There's Island with the Village, broadcasting right here downtown Arts District at Taverna Costera at Dragon's Alley. I'm Island Emory. Hello, Little Grass Shack on this Friday. Hope you guys are enjoying your day. Stay blessed. But here from the Village in the Arts District, Taverna Costera, loving it, man. You know what? They already know what I like to drink. The ube coffee. Yes, gotta love that. But now today, our special guest, Coach Kapp in the Village. How's it, bro? How you doing?
Hey, man. Good.
Jeez.
Mahalos, bro.
No, man.
Yeah.
You know what? You're a busy man.
Sheesh. Not as busy as you. We make it work.
Yes,
know?
sir.
We
Yes,
make
sir.
it work.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate you and having me on here with the Village.
No, man. You know what?
I love it.
I just love people, getting out in the community and stuff like that, giving back. You know what I mean?
Right on.
Sometimes people kind of forget that, and I just dig on your foundation, man, because you're helping kids, the future leaders. Man, can you tell the listeners what a little bit of what Sasa Squad is, bro?
Sasa Squad, we're founded as a nonprofit, 2020. It is an acronym, and sometimes acronym or the real Sasa, but acronym for Superior Athlete with Successful Ambition. And so we cater to the football players or athletes, mainly in the trenches. So the O-line and D-line kids, we needed a home for them here in Vegas or anywhere, because, all the pretty boys with the 7-on-7 thing, that's all good,
Yeah.
But it don't mean anything if you can't protect the quarterback or if you can't rush the quarterback for on defense. So the big boys, they were just left out in the spring. So we came together, and Coach Uriah and I and the other coaches, we founded Sasa Squad and made sure that these big boys had a home here in Vegas.
Right. Now, one thing, like you said, sometimes the O-line or the D-line, they get overlooked and stuff.
Yeah.
But, recently, I think you can attest to this, that the linemen are literally getting paid.
Yeah. They're finally getting. They're finally realizing, no line, no shine.
Right.
So you have to. That's a key component. That's the foundation of a football team is your line.
Yes, right.
So it's important to build that. The stronger the line is, the stronger the team is. So.
Oh, I love it, man. Now, talking about the line, they're the ones that obviously that's definitely the front for what's to happen. You know what I mean? Now, with the Sasa Squad, you had a lot of influential, the volunteers, the coaching staff and stuff like that. How'd you come across that? It's hard, man, to work schedules.
It is. And shoot, big shout out to all of our volunteer coaches, man, because it has, you have to have a certain mindset to be able to do this solely for the love of the game, the love of the kids, because it's all voluntary work, and none of us, each of us have our own way of income to support our own families.
Yes.
And we're not looking to get paid. This is what we'd love to do. This is the game that taught us so much life skills that we're using today.
Yep.
And so just paying it forward to these kids is what we love doing.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fire!
Fire.
Let's go.
Can you explain to our viewers what are we doing right now?
Yeah, right here. Shout out to Sam Utu. He's the provider of this kava from grown in Tonga, and this is a ceremonial drink, and it helps with muscle relaxing and helps a lot with anxiety and stuff. But we drink this a lot during ceremonial purposes with the chiefs and stuff. So now we just drink for some relaxation,
Yes.
But yep. So Sam Utu, thank you for providing the kava for us and Tavernas.
Yeah, well.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, people don't know about kava. It's pretty much a root, correct?
Yeah, it's a root. They dry them out, and then they start pounding them until like it's powder. So it looks like dirt. So they like to call it mud water too. So they pound down to powder, then get water and just strain them in a strainer and squeeze out the juice.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean it's been a tradition, right? Like you said, ritual
Yeah.
in back in the islands and
Yes.
what have you. But man, trying to bring it to Las Vegas. I think there was a lounge here. I think it was called Cava Lounge,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I didn't see too many Polynesians in that Cava Lounge. It was
Yeah.
more of a Palangi or
Yep.
Ahoi,
Yep. 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 It's
different cultures in there.
yeah, and then they had a good marketing aim for that because those are the people that pay
Yeah,
for the kava. As
yeah,
islanders, right? We know more money, so we gotta get them where it's cheapest or whatever. So
right.
you know, we call the family members, hey, send us some kava.
That's it, man. Kava is one of those things that it's not alcohol. It's like you said, a muscle relaxer. And
Yeah,
if you were to get pulled over or whatever, they test you
yeah.
for alcohol, they wouldn't detect this, right?
No, they won't.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's good stuff, man. It's from the earth, from the
from the
earth
earth.
beneath. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. As we continue with Coach Kapp on the village, um, we talked about the foundation, and then we got to say, I love this because what high school do you represent?
I, I'm from Laie on the North Shore and graduated from Koku High School, class of 1998. Let's go.
You know what? The one thing about it, every time I see the football stats in Hawaii, and Koku's always been one of those top three or what
Yeah,
have you,
yeah,
if not the top.
yeah.
Um, I mean. I mean, how was that training schedule? I mean,
Oh
you're
man,
going with the football, you're growing up with
yeah,
football, and
it's life. That's football is life there. Obviously, we're on the North Shore, the countryside, away from all the tourism and all that stuff. And
right,
so, growing up over there in the small in a village, mixed with Laie, Haula, Koku, and then there's Sunset, all them. But um, yeah, that's all we do is football in the off season. Is we all go to Laie Park, and play some, get some extra reps there, and um, then you got the Junior U Uncle Junior U's Christmas Bowl Classic out there too. That Christmas time, New Year's time, teams from all over come over just to compete and play football over there, and it's crazy. It's, I mean, not crazy. It's amazing because young elementary kids, instead of looking up to NFL players,
hmm
they like look up to our high school football players as stars, and
wow,
they're like, man, I want to be like him, and so it's pretty inspiring and stuff.
yeah,
So they've been getting uh, a lot of spotlight on them with the NFL
yeah.
and stuff, and so it's yeah, can't shoot the culture there. It's part of the culture. So football is life.
And seeing that the NFL has been literally going to Hawaii searching for
Yeah,
talent. I
yeah,
mean, and it's been a long time coming, but obviously Troy Polamalu kind of set that
yeah,
tone.
yeah.
Well, Junior Seau,
Mm-hmm.
but it's amazing just to see Polynesians in the game.
Yeah,
Finally making it.
it's awesome.
I think one of is it the Detroit Lions guy?
Yep, Penei Sewell.
Yeah,
Yes,
he's
the right tackle.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he's been awesome, setting the pace out there with our linemen, and um, shoot, he just got done with his rookie contract and signed a franchise tag contract with the
In
Lions.
the millions.
Yeah, in the millions. So we go way back with his parents and stuff back in American Samoa.
Mhm.
We all grew up with the parents, with Gabe and them, and so to see them come over to St. George in Utah and just blew it up from there because he was an athlete, or they both were an athlete, and just transcended and went over to the kids. So
Right. Recently, one of the kids from Liberty got picked up. Did he go to, I think, University of Washington? And then
yeah,
now he's playing for the Steelers as well.
yes, for the Steelers. Yeah,
Wow, man.
yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
It is. And then Puka.
Puka, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Originally, yeah, he started out here
yeah.
and stuff. So his family, um, so happy for him,
Yes.
because he's him and the family, the brothers and their sister, and the mom. They've been through so much
Yes, they have.
since his father passed
Yeah,
away, and
Lionel.
rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
And now they can provide for that,
Right.
for the mom and the family and stuff. So
I used
it's
to,
amazing
yeah,
story.
man. I
Yeah,
used to work with the father in the Rum
nice.
Jungle,
Oh,
Mandalay
okay.
Bay.
There you go.
Like you said,
Yeah,
like we talked about earlier, it was like Polynesian more for construction, uh, security.
yeah, yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, sports don't work out. We go to security or construction.
exactly.
Yeah, or the military.
And the
Yeah,
military, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So, man, but I'm just amazed that to see Polynesian names up there, and like, it does me proud. But you here in Las Vegas, I mean, who inspired you to become who you are today? I mean, was it
Shoot.
a high school student or
Well, it was my cousin Soliai, and
so? Yeah.
he started Rebel Squad,
Hmm.
and so he coached with another coach, in I believe it was Castle, and his name is Matt Fanga.
Hmm.
So those two were doing a lot with the kids and free training, all that stuff. So Matt Fanga and them, they started Wolfpack, what
Hmm.
it's called. So pretty much what we do here, and then Sola did his Rebel Squad. And then another family member did Fire Squad. And then I told Sola, hey, let's send my boys over there to train with you. He's like, for what? He's like, bro, do them yourself, and there's YouTube, there's your drills. That's all we do is look at the latest drills and then we teach the kids. And you're like, man, yeah, okay, sounds good. And that's when I, hit up Uriah. I was like, Sola, let's start this training our own kids, and then she came up with the name Sasa. You know, we try to Sasa. We try to take the more positive, if that's possible.
Right.
And then we turn it into an acronym. So yeah, so superior athlete with successful ambition. So we came up to it, and then Sasa is just, bro, with all of our kids. You hear Sasa, they're all gonna like, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah, yeah, yeah.
attention's there.
Yeah.
So so yeah, that's how we came about. So big, rest in peace to Matt Funga,
Yeah.
who inspired all of this, and especially my cousin Soliai and stuff. So yeah, so Matt Funga and Isaac Supwanga. So those two work together a lot,
Hmm.
with Wolfpack, and trained all these kids. And part of those kids came up to Vegas and came train with us at Sasa Squad, and that's the Mayaba boys.
Yeah.
So Jaden Mayaba, who's who made a hell of a run over
Yeah,
here
he did.
with UNLV, took him out to the bowl and everything, and now he's at USC fighting for that QB1 spot.
Right.
So excited for him over there.
Yeah.
His younger brothers, man,
They big boys.
big
Yeah, man.
boys, and excited for them. They're gonna be seniors next year.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Now, the influence that you've put into the kids here. Um, uh, are the parents like supportive of what's going on? What
Yeah,
Sasa is doing?
yes, they're supportive, and they show a lot of gratitude as well. I mean, free is free,
Right, 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 right. It
and
is.
so and getting the quality coaching that they're getting from our coaches is people usually pay a lot of money
Hmm.
for private sessions like this, or getting coached by these qualified coaches, but because their passion, their love for the game, and their struggle when they were youth, because a lot of us didn't have money
Right,
for those services,
right.
and we didn't have money to go to those camps. So we had to do our own training, and that's where, and it's still the struggle today.
Hmm.
These kids here, a lot of these kids here, they don't have the funds, they don't have the money, and so we want to be able to provide that for them. Come over, train for free, be ready to work, sweat, be ready to get yelled at.
Hmm.
but but yeah, it's the parents are
Very
are
supportive.
supportive out here, and come out and stuff. So yeah,
Nice.
right on.
Oh man. Oh, a guy said
Oh,
fire.
fire!
Oh man.
Your live people say fire.
Fire!
Fire, my man.
Who's that?
Is what's up, bro? Where you stay anyway?
Right.
Yeah, this
Just
guy.
woke up. Good morning, Is.
Oh man, as we partake in the kava ritual, it's like literally you're talking about your inspiration, and then bring it to Las Vegas. But one thing I like about you, and I just attended one of your recent camps in Pahrump.
Yeah, appreciate
And
that. That
no,
was awesome, man.
no,
That meant a
and
lot.
the diversity of what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like sometimes when you hear Polynesian coaches, they only
yeah,
focus on that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But yet I see how many different different colors on the
yeah,
field, man,
yeah.
and they are taking obviously the discipline,
Hmm.
obviously the teaching, the education, and man, I like what the program stands for, man. I
Yeah,
really do.
awesome. Thank you.
You know?
We appreciate that.
No, man. All right.
That's yep. Yes,
Chee
sir.
fire.
Ah, yeah.
Goodness. My
Good
goodness.
stuff.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. You know what? If you don't like alcohol, this could be the remedy for you. You know,
Yeah,
on our Aloha Friday here at Taverna.
yeah.
You know, as we talk about more about Sasa Squad, I mean, you talk about diversity, you talk about influence and discipline and educating the kids. I mean, what do you get out of it personally?
Shoot. You know what? What I get out of it is seeing our kids progress from when they first started with us on day one to the end of the training season. I mean, you can see the progress,
Mhm.
and that's what brings us. That's what makes it worth it for us. And then seeing them go during the season, and they're the ones that are shining on the line. Like
Mhm.
it's obvious that he's gotten extra training on the line, and now they're the best on the line. They're playing all the positions on the line
Right.
because they're well trained and footwork is on point and everything. So that's what brings us joy is seeing our kids take from what we we're teaching them, coaching them, and then apply it during the season.
Right.
So
Now, when I went out to Pahrump and I saw the obviously the kids were just into it,
yeah,
and getting that work done, and but that Pahrump camp was all due to one gentleman, right?
yeah, yeah, man, Julio Ackerman. Yeah, him and his dad James Ackerman. They this is year 3 for them with us, and night and day. They started coming with us our beginning of our second year, and shoot, he was probably the most clumsiest kid out there. 2 left feet, footwork's not all that great, but what the progress he made was because he was coachable,
Right.
he was teachable,
Right.
and he never quit. No matter how hard the workout was, he never quit. Stuck with it. Dad is always asking questions, extra work. I told him, hey, I told him to boxing because that was my first sport was boxing, and so hit the bag, jump rope, and do that every day.
Mhm.
And he's been doing it. Footwork has been improved a lot.
Mhm.
He joined the wrestling team out there, did
Wow.
great. Kid is like a 4.2 student right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he's and he's a big kid too.
Yeah, he's a
So
big kid,
he's
man.
only a freshman and he's gonna be a sophomore.
Wow.
So yeah, so man, we need this in our community in Pahrump, and Pahrump, man, that reminds me of home.
Yeah.
The North Shore, we're away from everybody, and he made it happen. So he contacted the newscast out there, and got all that promotion and stuff. It was great. And Pahrump High School, head coach out there was nice enough to, give the facilities to him to do that camp.
Mhm.
So that there is rewarding because
Right.
to see a kid come from there and then taking the initiative and showing leadership in his community and in his team.
Mhm.
His teammates was giving him props and showing him appreciation for doing this.
Mhm.
And for a lot of them, they haven't gotten that kind of coaching
Right.
before. Sad to say, and it's a lot with the high schools out here.
Right.
There's no true O line or D line coach out here, and that's so when they come with us, they're going to their programs,
Mhm.
battle ready, pretty
Wow.
much.
I mean, with him, like you said, 4.2 grade point average. Do you guys focus like some academics? Like hey man, if you don't get your grades up, man,
Oh,
you get the
academics
salsa.
is key. Education is key. Yes.
Right.
We always push academics, and we tell them, hey, you know, if your grades ain't right, then all of this is for nothing.
Right.
There's no use to and one of the parents told me, yeah, my son's not here because his school's been declining and stuff. Is, hey, we got your back on this and we support it 100%. Let me know how we can help.
Hmm.
Let me know how we can help, either on the field or off, and try and encourage him some to get it done. But this is a privilege.
Right.
And so you got to come out here and earn that. So,
Right.
and it starts with their education.
Right. It does. You gotta make sure this right here before you
Yeah,
can go on the stage. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Go on field.
100%.
Now, talk about a little bit about the travel side. I mean, I know you've packed up the van and headed to California for
Yeah,
certain camps and stuff like
yeah.
that. Like,
So, yeah, Cali Power. My co-founder. Uriah Moino. He's out there in Cali now, coaching at high school out there, and he's involved with another nonprofit called Cali Power, and their kids are mostly 3 to 5 star kids in the country,
mhm,
so they get the cream of the crop in the country,
right.
and and they get them all together for 7-on-7 and 5-on-5, and Uriah helps with the 5-on-5. So they invite us out, and that's an opportunity that we love, because we'll take our elite kids here, and their kids are like 4 or 5 stars. Our kids are no stars.
Hmm.
Nobody's heard of our kids,
Right.
and so it's an opportunity for us to go there. And so we went there, and tell you what, these kids realize, like, man, we're not far from the talent where these guys are.
Hmm.
A lot of reps were some reps were lost, and a lot of reps were won.
Hmm.
And so some of these kids, the Cali Power coaches caught their eyes, like, man, who's this kid? They just like telling, yo, Uriah, what's up, man? How come? Who's this kid? It's like, hey, you said only 3 5 stars. He ain't got us. No, hell no. We got to get him on. So
Yeah.
so Jaden Mayawa's younger brother, Jacob Mayawa, he made the team because of that.
Hmm.
Lance Olive, he he's on that team too.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's so that just shows the star. This rating system. It just shows that uh, a lot of the kids that aren't rated is because financial.
Hmm.
They can't afford it financially. They can't afford the cost of the camps, because they're usually $350 to $500.
Hmm.
On top of that, the travel costs, room and board.
Right.
So it gets expensive, and so that's what we're trying to provide for these kids, is take away that financial burden, and we'll take our boys that can compete with that talent,
Hmm.
and then give them exposure, and
Right.
boom, a lot, and they've gotten a lot of recognition and some offers from it. So
That's awesome,
yeah.
man. I mean, with opportunities like that, and like you said, the exposure,
Hmm.
um, it's great that, like you said, from 5 stars, California or what have you,
Yeah,
to no stars, and Las Vegas went out there to literally represent, and they're being looked at,
yeah,
and
yeah.
it's all because you folks,
Yeah.
making a difference here in Las Vegas.
Right on.
Now, what's the struggles with with, or the obstacles that the Sasa Squad? I know you were talking about facility usage,
Yeah,
working with partnering up with certain individual or organizations here in town. Yeah, can I explain what's the
yeah.
obstacles, bro?
Well, the obstacles is funding.
Yeah, funding.
Because yeah, we're at Service right now. CCSD just put out some where the cost has gone up,
Hmm.
and so it is costing a bit. So to even rent it, even though we're a nonprofit, we still have to pay that price. So
Right.
um, just trying to fundraise. I've done private security for a while, so I have clients that's blessed us with some donations to
Nice.
be able to cover those costs. But I think they're getting tired of me asking them for money every
Right,
year
right, right.
around the same time. So we need some new revenues, and so we're trying to fundraise, like next Saturday.
Yeah.
We're gonna fundraise for it, and hopefully we do something for it with it.
Now, let's flash forward with what is what are you looking for in the future? I mean, everybody's like, what's the big dream for you or Sasa Squad, the foundation itself?
Shoot, we wanna uh, we we wanna create funds enough to have our own facilities.
Mm.
It's important that we have our own facilities, have an actual home for our kids here, and not only that, those that are making it to our training twice a week, those are the kids that have transportation.
Mm.
They have moms and dads who are investing in their future and bringing them. There's other kids out in these rough neighborhoods. They don't have that. They don't
Right.
have transportation. So we want to be able to have transportation for them with vans or sprinter vans, or where our coaches live, different areas of Vegas. They can pick up those kids in their neighborhood,
Right.
and then bring them in to our facilities and train and get that positive influence in their life and get coached up, and then hopefully that aloha spirit will spread to their neighborhoods
Right.
and stuff. So, big dream is having our own facilities, having enough funds to have our own facilities and provide transportation for
Right.
these kids.
And also to maintain.
Yeah.
Now, I think I saw like a recent post that you were at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
Training center. I mean, what was that about?
Oh, shout out to Grant and his team at Las Vegas Metropolitan OCE. Metro, we're close partner. We do a lot of work with Metro. They
Nice.
do a lot of their community outreach is amazing, and they introduced me to me and Coach Uriah to Coach Miles and Jordan and Marley. Those three are the ones that are running all these community events.
Mhm.
So you see all these Raiders in the high schools and doing camps here and there. It's those three and their team that do a lot of community work. And so they introduced us to them, and they love what we're doing, what we're about, and they've been a great community partners with them. At the end of the season, they donate the players, whatever shoes, jerseys, shirt, whatever, their
Wow.
bags. They donate it all, and we get a portion of that and stuff. And then just this year, they donated some funds for us to buy some equipment, training equipment,
That's
some
awesome.
media equipment. So it's been a huge blessing.
Oh man, you know what? I'm so amazed at what because you only see him on TV and stuff like that, but to hear behind the scenes where, organizations like that are like really stepping in for a nonprofit for for our future leaders.
Yeah, yeah. They've been huge. They made a huge impact with us. So huge that I'm a Niner fan.
Right.
I'm a Niner fan.
Right.
Niners haven't done anything for me in my organization, so I have to rethink my friends.
Right.
So now I told after we lost the Super Bowl, I'm like, dang. Well, okay, it's time to support the home team.
Hmm.
So and it just feels right. They've been supportive with us since they got here, and they've been doing amazing community work with their team, with Miles and Jordan and Marley.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? If you guys want to get connected with Sasa Squad, what's the links?
Yep. Just go on our website, sasquadfoundation.org. So Sasa Squad Foundation at org, and all of our social media, all of our social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of it. So,
Right. Now, I know you guys, if you guys stay tuned, I mean, you can connect with islandemory.com. We'll have all the info as well. You want to do fire?
fire.
Hey, got to close it out, man, with fire.
With some fire.
I'm already relaxed.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Gotta love it.
Oh, ready for that Vegas heat.
Yeah, man. But I'd like to thank you very much for coming on to the village. I know it's not going to be the last time you're going to be on there. Why? Because the Little Grass Shack or the village has teamed up with Sasa Squad to help
I know.
everything and anything to help the future leaders of Las Vegas or anybody that wants to learn or academic-wise, athletic-wise. And we're here for you folks and stuff like that. So mahalo for coming in.
Man, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to this guy. And congrats on getting your doctorate degree.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Dr. Island Emory. You know, yeah. So thank you for the support. It's huge, to have support like this and be able to help the community.
Wow.
And I love what the village, and it takes a child. It takes a village to raise a
Good
child,
child. Yes, sir.
and that's what you're about, and that's what everybody's about that you're involved with,
Yeah.
and that's why we're blessed and happy and glad and grateful that we're involved with the village and with Little Grass Shack, and more importantly, Dr. Island Emory.
Yeah, you know what? Again, there's so much stuff happening with the village. We got more guests as well as a lot of people with nonprofits. We're going to get the hopefully grant from the Metro.
Yeah. Yep.
Metropolitan Police Department, as well as other organizations out there to come in and hang out with us here at the Arts District in Taverna Costera. I'd like to thank them for always opening their doors and sharing the spirit of aloha with us and just bringing the village alive, you know? So without us, without you, there's no us. That's what I have to say. But definitely blessed to be here. And I gotta say mahalo for everybody to tuning in. Gotta mahalo this guy for literally becoming that stewardship of aloha, bro.
Right on.
Yeah, bro.
Appreciate you.
So till next time, I'd like to say uho yoho, malama pono, and aloha.
Fire.
Red Raiders, Red Raiders. Man.
Yes, sir. Don't forget that one.
IslandEmory.com. Hey, come get your fix. I'm Island Emory with the village. Aloha. I'm Island Emory.